Hello, everyone. A huge, warm welcome back to Simple Daily English. I'm Sarah, and I am absolutely thrilled you've joined us today.
And I'm Ollie. We are so excited to have you with us. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Maybe you're at home with a coffee, sitting on a crowded bus, or just taking a quick break from work. Thank you for choosing to spend your valuable time learning English with us.
Today, we are tackling a topic that is the heartbeat of English conversation. We're talking about the future. Specifically, we are going to master three words: will, going to, and would.
These three are essential. But let's be honest. Many learners get incredibly confused. They ask, Ollie, why did you say I'll go? Why not I'm going to go? Or, when does would fit into all of this?
Don't worry at all. Today, we are going to make it super clear, simple, and most importantly, natural. By the end of this masterclass, you won't have to stop and think about grammar rules anymore. It will just flow.
Before we dive into the deep water, if you enjoy learning English in a way that feels natural and simple, please do us a huge favor. Like this episode, share it with your fellow English learners, and subscribe to Simple Daily English. Your support helps us keep creating these deep dive lessons for you.
All right, let's get started. Ollie, let's talk about the future in general. English is a bit strange, isn't it? We don't have just one future tense.
Exactly, Sarah. English has several ways to talk about the future. We can use will, going to, or even the present continuous. Each one carries a slightly different flavor or feeling. Today, we are focusing on the big three. Let's start with the most common one, will.
Part 2. Module 1: The Power of Will. Will is a fascinating word. We use it for so many things: spontaneous decisions, promises, predictions, and offers.
Let's talk about spontaneous decisions. These are decisions you make at the exact moment you are speaking. You didn't plan it 5 minutes ago. Your brain just reacted.
Imagine this: you're sitting in your living room and suddenly the phone starts ringing. You didn't expect a call. What do you say? You say, I'll get it. You didn't plan to answer the phone today at this time. You just decided right now.
Or think about being at a restaurant. The waiter asks, do you want tea or coffee? You look at the menu for a second and say, I'll have coffee. That is an instant decision.
Let's practice some more instant moments. It's hot in here. I'll open the window. Oh no, I forgot my wallet. I'll go back and get it. The doorbell is ringing. I'll answer it.
Notice the contraction, friends. We don't usually say, I will answer it in conversation. We say, I'll. It's faster, smoother, and more natural.
The language of promises. Will is also the word of commitment. When you make a promise, will is your best friend. I'll call you tomorrow, I promise. Don't worry, I'll help you with your homework. I'll never forget you.
When you say, I'll be there on time, you are showing a commitment. You are making a promise to the person listening.
Predictions. The I think rule. Now, let's talk about the future we think will happen. When we aren't 100% sure, we use will. I think it will rain tomorrow. She'll probably be late. She is always late. The movie will be great. Everyone says it's good.
Did you notice the word Sarah used? Probably, maybe, I think, I hope. These are key indicators. Maybe it will snow this weekend. I hope you'll enjoy the party.
Offers and requests. Finally, we use will to be helpful. The offer: I'll carry that heavy bag for you.
And for requests, we turn it into a question. Will you help me with this? Will you close the door, please? Will you marry me? That's the biggest request of all.
Part 3. Module 2: The Logic of Going to.
Now, let's switch to going to. If will is the right now word, going to is the planner's word.
Plans and intentions. We use going to for things we have already decided to do. The decision happened in the past, and now we are talking about the plan. I'm going to visit my parents this weekend. She's going to study medicine next year. They're going to have a baby.
This is the key difference, everyone. Will is for decisions made now. Going to is for plans made earlier.
The milk challenge. The comparison. Let's look at a classic example to make it clear. Scenario A. Ollie says, Sarah, we don't have any milk. I respond, oh, I'll buy some. Scenario B. I already knew we had no milk. Ollie says, we need milk. I respond, I know. I'm going to buy some after work. Plan. I already knew and decided.
Predictions based on evidence. This is a very important rule. We use going to when we can see evidence that something is about to happen.
Look at the sky. If you see dark, heavy clouds, don't say, I think it will rain. Say, it's going to rain. You can see the proof.
Or imagine two cars driving very fast toward each other. You say, look out, they're going to crash. The evidence is right in front of you.
The structure and slang. The structure is subject plus to be plus going to plus verb. I am going to go.
And in casual speech, you will hear us say gonna. I'm gonna study tonight. He's gonna call you. Pro tip. Native speakers say gonna constantly, but we rarely write it in formal emails.
Part 4. Module 3. The versatility of would. Now for the most interesting one. Would.
Would is special because it isn't always about the future. It has several lives.
Reported speech. The past of will. If I say, I will help you, and then Ollie tells someone else about it later, he says, Sarah said she would help me.
Would is the past form of will in stories and reported speech.
Polite requests and offers. Would is the secret to being extremely polite in English. Would you help me, please? Sounds much kinder than, will you help me? Would you like some coffee? Would you mind closing the door?
We also use it for preferences. Would you like tea or coffee? I would like a sandwich, please.
Hypothetical situations. The dream world. This is my favorite use. We use would for things that are imaginary or unreal. If I had money, I would buy a car. I don't have money right now. If I were you, I would study more. I am not you. What would you do if you won the lottery? Imaginary situation.
We often use would with if clauses. If I could fly, I would travel the world.
Past habits. They used to brother. Sarah, did you know would can talk about the past? When we talk about repeated actions from our childhood, we use would. When I was a child, I would play in the park every day. My grandmother would tell me stories before bed.
This is very similar to used to, but would focuses on the action itself. Part 5. Module 4 Mastering Negatives. Now that you know how to say what you will do, we need to learn how to say no.
That's right. In English, saying no in the future is more than just adding the word not. There are special contractions that native speakers use.
The mystery of won't. Let's start with will. The negative of will is will not. But Sarah, do we ever say will not in a normal conversation?
Almost never, unless we are very angry or being very formal. Instead, we use the contraction won't. Pronunciation tip. It's not want. It's won't, with a round O sound.
Let's look at some examples. I won't be at the meeting tomorrow. She won't tell anyone your secret. The car won't start. Refusal rule.
The negative plan. Am not going to. Now, for going to. We put the not after the be verb. I am not going to study tonight. We are not going to travel this summer.
And in casual speech, we say, I'm not going to go. Notice how the not stays very clear.
The polite refusal. Wouldn't. Finally, would. The negative is would not. But we almost always say wouldn't. I wouldn't do that if I were you. She wouldn't like that gift. She prefers books.
Part 6. Module 5 question forms. To have a real conversation, you have to ask questions.
Exactly. And each of our big three has a different feeling when you turn it into a question.
Will you? The request and the guess. When you start a question with will, you are usually asking for a favor or making a prediction. Will you help me carry this? Request.
Are you going to? The planner's inquiry. If you want to know someone's plans, use going to. Are you going to watch the game tonight? Is she going to join us for dinner?
Notice the be verb moves to the very front. That's the secret.
Would you? The politeness king. This is the most important question form for professional life and travel. Would you like to see the menu? Would you mind waiting for a moment? What would you do if you lost your passport?
Part 7. Module 6 Formality and Social Context. Sarah, a student asked, can I use will and going to in the same conversation?
Not only can you should. Let's show them a high-level role play. Role play. Planning a business trip.
Are you going to attend the conference in London next month?
Yes, I am. But I'm not going to stay for the whole week. I have a lot of work here.
I see. Will you send me the notes from the first day?
Of course, I'll email them to you immediately.
That would be very helpful. Would you like me to book your taxi to the airport?
No, thank you. I'll take the train. It's faster.
Did you hear that? We use all the forms in one natural dialogue. Part 8. Module 7 Common Mistakes in Quiz. Before we finish, let's look at 3 common mistakes.
Mistake #1. Using will for plans. Wrong. Tomorrow I will visit my parents.
Mistake #2. Forgetting the be verb with going to. Wrong. I going to the store.
Mistake #3. Using would for real future plans. Wrong. Tomorrow I would go to work.
The great future quiz. Ollie, choose the best answer for these scenarios. 1 scenario. A vase is shaking near a child. Answer B. He is going to break it. Evidence. 2 scenario. Asking a boss for a day off politely. Answer B. Would it be possible? Politeness. 3 scenario. Your friend offers a pen you just realized you need. Answer I'll take it. Spontaneous decision. 4 scenario. Talking about childhood habits. Answer B. I would play in the mud. Past habit. 5 scenario. A fixed plan for Paris in June. Answer B. I'm going to go to Paris. Plan. Part 9. The final farewell. Let's listen to one final story.
Last week, I decided I'm going to change my career. I've been planning it for months. If I had more courage, I would have done it sooner. But now I'm ready. I'll start looking for new jobs tomorrow. My friend said she would help me. I think it will be difficult, but I'm excited.
What a journey. You have reached the end of the most intensive English future lesson on the internet.
Make sure to check the description box for our summary sheet. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Simple Daily English.
Your journey to fluency is a long road, but Sarah and I are here with you every step of the way.
Keep practicing and keep speaking. Bye bye. See you next time.